Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of the SoCal Sports Dudes podcast. Jason Wayne here. Today, I want to talk a little bit about college football and the recruiting. We know that the big part of how to build your program and some of the continued success that these programs have. A lot of teams now are just kind of a factory for pumping out pro players. Some of the colleges, of course, guys come, they perform, and then they head off to the pros. So you got to keep replenishing your roster there with some top-notch talent. So this is according to 24/7 Sports. I'm just going to go through the rankings real quick, 1 through 15. Texas A&M came in at number 1. They had 7 5-star recruits, 19 4-star recruits. So they've did a really good job there. Rich recruiting grounds there in Texas. But for them to come in number 1, I mean, tip of the cap there to Jimbo Fisher, really keeping guys in Texas, in state there, and also being able to attract from some of the other states there to get them to commit to Texas A&M. Secondly, second place, Alabama did a solid job. They come in at number 2. Georgia is 3rd, right behind Alabama. Of course, they just beat Alabama in the national championship game. Ohio State comes in 4th, so they continue to be powerhouse there in the Big Ten. Ryan Day's obviously put together a very good program there. Texas Longhorns come in 5th. They're going to be an SEC team. I don't know if it's this year or coming up here soon, but they, of course, like Texas A&M, have rich, fertile recruiting grounds down there in Texas. Penn State comes in at 6. So the Nittany Lions, James Franklin decided to stay there, and they build on that with a strong recruiting class. In 7 is Notre Dame, or in 7th is Notre Dame. So they, Chip Kelly moves on, but Freeman gets promoted to head coach, and they have a strong recruiting class coming in. So I'm sure there's some excitement there for the Irish. Oklahoma comes in 8th. They did, obviously they're like Texas, going to be heading to the SEC here. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's this year, but next year maybe, but we'll see on that. Lincoln Riley now has left there to go to USC, so going to be a little, Brett Venables is going to now have to see if he can continue to build on the success and the tracks laid by Lincoln Riley and Bob Stoops there. Michigan comes in at 9th, so Jim Harbaugh decided to stay and bypassed the opportunity to jump to the pros, had a good solid recruiting class there, and didn't just recruit him and then leave. He stayed put to at least coach him through for the foreseeable future. North Carolina came in 10th. That's a little bit of a surprise, but good job by them. Clemson at 11. Still Dabo Swinney there, continues to be a strong recruiter, has a great program now, losing a couple of top assistants there to other head coaching jobs. So it'll be interesting to see how that affects that program. LSU's at 12. So now Brian Kelly will be running the show there. That's, again, great recruiting country there down in LSU. We're going to be all the way down to 12th, though. That's kind of a drop off between Alabama and Georgia and where they're at. But we'll see. They obviously have a strong program there, and Brian Kelly will most likely get them pointed back in the right direction that didn't seem to be going under Orgeron there. So LSU fans, I'm sure, are going to be excited to see what Kelly brings there. Kentucky finished 13th, so yet another SEC school. His top 15 list is loaded with SEC schools, followed by Missouri at 14, another SEC school, and then Miami of Florida at 15 with Mario Cristobal now taking over as the head coach down there. So that's going to be interesting to see how well he does with recruiting, because that's his, obviously, stomping grounds, and Florida's known to be very talent rich. So we'll see if Cristobal can keep that talent in the state of Florida and build the Hurricanes back into the elite program that they once were. So anyway, I just wanted to touch base real quick on some of the top recruiting classes there and how some of these schools did. So we'll keep an eye on it, and as spring practice comes around, and see if there's some really quarterback position battles and things like that we can make note of, that we'll be sure to share with you. So thanks for tuning in. We'll be back again soon with some more info, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.